Hello everybody, so this is going to be my video for the Whitsundays. I'm going to hope that this voiceover works. I've never actually done a voiceover before, so I'm hoping this works. So as you can see, we went snorkeling, and this is me with my it's not a GoPro, but it's like a cheap underwater camera that I got while I was in Australia. I've never used one before, as you can tell, not that great footage. Also, the colour's not come out too great, so everything looks very like bluey and not very colourful. It was more colourful than that, but apparently you need, I think it's called a red lens on it, and I didn't have one of them. This underwater camera was just a cheap camera. So this is part of the Great Barrier Reef, and you can see there's obviously all the different fish. We did know what the fish were called, like they did tell us, but I can't remember, and I'm not even going to try and guess. So the Whitsundays is a sailing trip that you do along the east coast, and we went for 2 nights and 3 days, and this is the first day of snorkeling. And you on a boat, and they take you out on like a little kind of speedboat thing, and they drop you off, and then you just go snorkeling around for a little while. So as you can see, the camera footage is not that steady. This is me swimming, because you had to make sure you didn't touch any of the coral, because if you touch the coral, then you can break some of it off, because obviously it is a living creature under the sea. So you're not allowed to touch it or stand on it or anything like that. And obviously, that's me saying hello, so you can see that I am actually snorkeling. I wasn't very good at snorkeling. Apparently you are meant to have your head underwater more than what I have, but I wasn't very good at it. And to be honest, I don't really like the sea. Well, I don't like the sea. I find it very scary. This bit here is I was trying to film the sunset for you as we were on the boat, but the boat needed to move, so we were going to our next spot, and we the sunset, we drove past the sunset, so I couldn't carry on filming it. But you can see that it is going down a little bit, and you can see that it is obviously setting. I can't remember what time this is, so because obviously ignore the time and date on the bottom of the clip there, because that's wrong. I hadn't figured out how to change that. This was another part that we went to, and you can see there's a stingray there. It didn't move. We don't understand why it didn't move, but for some reason it didn't. It just stayed there. And this is the second day of us snorkeling. I didn't like this bit as much because the sea was a lot rougher than it was the day before, so I didn't stay out there as long as I did the first time, but I still did it. And as I say, I don't like the sea at all. I don't like swimming in it or anything. I don't actually like water, to be honest, but I wanted to do the Whitsundays, and I did it. I went snorkeling twice. I think I might have done 3 times actually throughout the time we were there. I didn't see many different fish to what we saw the first day really, but still just bobbed about, looking around, just seeing what fish we could see, and obviously saw a few different bits of coral. And again, it's not coming up as colourful as it looked from just like the naked eye, but as I say, I didn't have a red lens, and it was just a cheap camera. And there's me again saying hello. You can see I look so elegant snorkeling there, but you can kind of see some of the colour a little bit there coming out with the yellow bits of coral. But this is me again trying to swim away from the coral, because as I was saying, you can't touch it. So if you go near it, you have to swim away and not touch it with your flippers. But it's hard because of the current. You kind of get dragged back to the coral. So yeah, I had to, that's why the camera got a little bit quick there, because it's just me trying to swim away and not kick it. And yep, this is just me bobbing about, and that was a little bit of the surroundings there where we were. You can see lots of fish. They do actually, when we get off of the little speedboat, they do throw like fish pellets in, which is why there's so many fish around there, and obviously it attracts them and they come round, and there was a few other fish we saw, but not many. Most of them were the same, but you can see there's some striped ones. I don't think they're clownfish. I did see a clownfish, but I don't know if I got it on camera. But yeah, they're not the clownfish. I did see a Nemo as well. I think, is that a clownfish, the Nemo? I think that is. But I did see a Nemo, but I don't think it is there on my camera. I think it was kind of too far away for my camera to pick up, really. And obviously it wouldn't pick up the colour very well either. So this is the Whitsundays sailing trip. Had a really good time, and I'm so glad that I did go in the water. So I was very scared, but I did it. I was very brave. Didn't see any sharks. Apparently we could have seen some sharks, obviously not ones that would eat you, but we didn't see any. We could have seen some, and didn't see a turtle either until the last day. Me and another girl went and walked across a sand bit because we didn't want to go snorkeling, and we did see a turtle, and I did put my camera in the water to try and get it, but I think I put the camera, I wasn't close enough to the turtle, and you could just see like a grey bit kind of swimming away, so you couldn't make out that it was a turtle or anything. So I did see one, but I didn't manage to get decent enough footage to be able to show you, which is such a shame because the turtle was just absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I'm so gutted that I didn't actually get the footage to show you, but yeah, it's just one of them things. So the camera's not that great. Maybe if I had a GoPro it might have been better, but at the time I just literally got the cheapest underwater camera I could find that would do the job, so I could have some memories of snorkeling on the Whitsundays. I think that I really enjoyed the Whitsundays. The boat was really nice, the crew on the boat were really nice, and did really enjoy it. So if anyone is in Australia and does the East Coast, I would highly recommend going to do the East Coast and going to do the Whitsundays and seeing all the different fish and the coral and doing the snorkeling. There's me again trying to swim away from kicking the coral. As you can see, the camera's going a little bit mad. So as well as going snorkeling, we also went over to the Whitsundays beach. So we were dropped off by the speedboat and went for a walk, and you can overlook the beach. And we were told that with these pictures you never get the same picture. So each day that you go there you'll never get the same picture because the way that the sea washes the sand. So that's quite cool. So these pictures, no one else will have the same pictures as these on another day. And the beach was absolutely beautiful, as you can see, just absolutely amazing. So this was my Whitsundays trip, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video that I do from my East Coast trip in Australia.